I'd like to offer a special welcome to the family and friends who are in attendance today. Your support has been fundamental to the success of the students. Thank you for taking the time to attend today's event and celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2016. A special welcome to our Chancellor, who will be speaking with you in just a few minutes, and a special welcome to the faculty from the College of Pharmacy who took their time to come celebrate today. But first, I'd like to begin by telling you a little bit about the meaning and history behind pinning ceremonies. A pinning ceremony demonstrates a symbolic pledge that students make to healthcare. This ceremony is now used in a variety of healthcare disciplines, though it originated in nursing programs. The first documented pinning ceremony in the United States occurred in 1880 at the Bellevue Hospital of Nursing in New York City. Those nurses proudly wore their pins as a treasured symbol of their association and everlasting bond with their schooling. That pin became evidence of the completion of a rigorous and demanding program, and that pin recognized the history and heritage of the profession. Today, you will each receive a pin that is meant to celebrate the end of your didactic coursework and welcome you into a year-long journey of experiential education. As the years go on, we hope that you will continue to proudly wear this pin on your lapel. This pin is intended to reinforce the history and heritage of the pharmacy profession. This pin will become your personal evidence of the time and dedication you put into the Doctor of Pharmacy program. The pin you will receive today was designed by one of your classmates. If you recall, in October 2014, we asked for the College of Pharmacy community to submit designs expressly for this event. We received a total of 7 submissions from students in Fort Lauderdale and in San Juan, Puerto Rico. In December of 2014, a committee comprised of myself, Mrs. Millie Velez, Mrs. Dawn DaCosta, Ms. Latia Tiaj in Palm Beach, and Mrs. Gloria Acosta in Puerto Rico met to review the submissions and selected the final design. After much deliberation, we chose the design submitted by Ms. Najaroni Sanchez of the San Juan campus. She will be celebrating along with the rest of her classmates in Puerto Rico on May 7th. And so you know the Palm Beach students will be having their pinning ceremony at the end of April. We went round and round trying to schedule this event. There was lots of discussion about when during the semester it should be and at what time it should be, and I have learned that it is near impossible to find a date and time that everyone will be happy with. With that being said, I'd like to once again thank the family and friends who are in attendance today. Your support is so critical to the success of the students. Thank you so much for taking the time to attend today's event and celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2016. While this may be the students' final semester of structured classroom education and the final semester of exams, it is only the beginning of their journey into the dynamic profession of pharmacy, one that will require dedication to the process of lifelong learning. Our first speaker in today's program is Dr. Fred Littman, Chancellor of the Health Professions Division at NSU. Dr. Littman received his degree in pharmaceutical sciences at Columbia University College of Pharmacy and holds a doctorate in higher education administration. A community pharmacist for over 20 years, he's been widely recognized by academic and healthcare societies and has held important leadership positions in professional organizations. He is the 1986 recipient of the American Pharmaceutical Association's Hubert Humphrey Award for Excellence in Pharmacy, a past president of the Broward County Pharmacy Association, and a former speaker of the House of Delegates of the Florida Pharmacy Association. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Littman to the podium.
Thank you very much, Dean, faculty, members, students, moms, dads, significant others. Welcome. Well, it's pretty interesting that you get a pin before you graduate. I was lucky to get a job. But your whole future is in front of you. Actually, they talk about the fact that your didactic time is up, but now you're out in the experiential world. The truth is that your true education is now about to come upon you, because it's your talent, skill, and intellectual zeal that now will allow you to communicate with your patients, otherwise known as customers in some cases, otherwise known as personal professional profiles in other cases. In light of the fact that you are entering into a profession that probably is not only the most respected healthcare profession that we have. Now, my job is to tender help and kindness and as much money as possible to, not enough, she said, to 7 deans, soon to be 8 deans, and 19 nationally accredited programs at the Health Professions Division, all dealing with healthcare. I can tell you that those of you who are sitting out here in your white jackets, and I could look out at my dear friend like Dr. Finkel and all the other nice people, even you, Dr. Hartigan, nice old fella, that we all know that our lives with our patients, with our customers, with the people that we serve, we come in contact with more people in one day than other health professionals do in 1 week. So it's the candor in which you present your knowledge, and it's the integrity that you carry with the pin that you're about to put on, and it's the profession that I love, because once a pharmacist, always a pharmacist. I want you to know that you're about to enter into a time when you truly will begin to love your profession, because this is the time that you're going to come in contact with not only your co-professionals who will be guiding you, but to the people who you will be helping, and that's your patients. So I wish you nothing but the very, very best. To the parents and significant others that are here, I usually tell the classes on orientation that they're part of my family. And I truly take great pride in the fact that all of you are part of my family. And I hope that as we go through these next few years, that you don't forget the fact that the pride that you bring to yourselves, you bring to me. So I'm very, very happy to see this day come, but you have a lot more to learn, because now comes your professional, personal skills, and you will hone them well, and I wish you well along that very short journey. It's not a long journey, to bring to yourselves and to the people that you care for nothing but pride and integrity. May God give you luck and good speed, and from here on, put a good smile in your heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chancellor Lippman. Our next speaker in today's program is Dr. Lisa Daisio, Dean for NSU's College of Pharmacy. I've had the pleasure of working with our Dean for many years, and I know she doesn't like a long bio, so I promise I'll keep it short. Dr. Daisio has been involved in pharmacy education for over 25 years. Prior to her appointment as Dean, she held a number of administrative positions, including Executive Associate Dean, Interim Dean, Assistant Dean for Academic Innovation and Technology, and Assistant Dean for Academic Affairs. She has served on a number of national committees and actively participates in pharmacy school site visits with the Accreditation Council for Pharmacy Education. She completed her undergraduate studies at Duke University and received BS in Pharmacy and PharmD degrees from Mercer University. She then completed a residency in clinical pharmacy at Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale. She is a licensed pharmacist, board-certified pharmacotherapy specialist, and a fellow in the American Society of Health System Pharmacists. And she holds a PhD in computer technology, specializing in the use of technology in education. She's been the recipient of a number of awards, including Administrator of the Year, Executive of the Year, and Golden Apple for Teaching Excellence. Please join me in welcoming Dean Daziel to the podium.
Good afternoon, and congratulations. A very sincere welcome to the class of 2016, their loved ones and friends, and all of our faculty and staff who are here with us today. Also, a very special welcome to those of you who are following us on the web. We're very happy that you could join us today. So, those of you who have family who are watching us from a distance, we appreciate that too. The pinning ceremony is a very special event to me. While your white coat ceremony welcomed you into the profession and outlined the expectations of the school, that was a time of uncertainty and unknowns. You didn't know if you would make it. We didn't know if you would make it. You didn't know if you had what it takes to become a pharmacist. You really had no idea what lay ahead. Now that you've completed at least 2 years for our advanced standing students and 3 years for our entry-level PharmDs of hard work, and you've endured stress at a level that some of you have never experienced before, and now we know, barring any unusual circumstances, that you are going to graduate. We know that you've worked hard, that you've put a lot of time into getting where you are now, and that you have 1 year of experiences ahead of you that are going to make you into an excellent pharmacist, and that are really going to take all what you have learned and put it together and provide you with the ability to apply all the wonderful talents that you have at this point. The practice of pharmacy is changing, as you heard from Dr. Littman, and he had to leave because we have a dual admit reception going on next door, so he had to go over there, and Jeffrey will be representing pharmacy, thank you, at that event. So those of you who are dual admit students probably were at that reception before you came into this program. But as Dr. Littman said, the profession is changing. We are seeing we're not sure what lies ahead, although we are starting to see things come together. So I've been in this profession a long time, and for the last 30 years, I've heard, oh, pharmacy is going to change. We're going to have more interaction with the patients, more patient education, more of this. And so what you'll see as kind of an overnight change in the profession has been coming on for about 30 years, but we are now seeing it move pretty rapidly. It's going to be a good change for you. It's going to give you an opportunity to use your education. There will be a sort of transition period where we're trying to figure out those positions. But for those of you who are creative, those of you who have entrepreneurial skills, and those of you who really take the time over the next year to look at the opportunities in pharmacy, there are going to be some wonderful opportunities for you to use your education and to really make a difference as a pharmacist. We're going to see a much bigger role in primary care. You'll get status as a provider, healthcare provider, and you'll be able to be reimbursed for the services that you provide, and that's a wonderful opportunity. So don't be afraid to take on new things. So over this next year, you can get up and you can go to your APPEs and you can go through the motions just doing what you have to do to pass, or you can get up every day and decide that you're going to learn something new about the practice environment that you're in, that you're going to look for new opportunities, that you're going to identify unmet needs, and that you're going to find your focus so you know what you want to do when you graduate. Success is so much more than intelligence and talent. It depends on motivation and attitude. So going to your APPEs every day, motivated to learn with a positive attitude and a strong work ethic, will make you successful. Understanding all of the different areas of healthcare and the whole healthcare team, being able to work as part of an interprofessional team, and being a good communicator are vital skills that you will need to be able to work with your patients successfully. You are all prepared to be successful in the new pharmacy arena, so don't think otherwise. You all have the potential to do well. I certainly look forward to watching your journey from student to practitioner over the next year. It's a very exciting time, so enjoy the ride. I want to thank all of you again for being here today, and I especially want to thank everyone involved in organizing this beautiful event, especially Dr. Nappy, Dr. Shepard, and their staffs, all their staff members who worked very hard to put this together. Again, congratulations. I'm very proud of each and one of you. Wear your pin with pride. Be very proud of your education. Be proud to be an NSU Shark. Good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean Daisio. Our next speaker is president of the entry-level class of 2016, Ms. Andrea Merzello. Andrea received her Bachelor of Science in Biology from the University of Florida. She is an active member of many organizations, including the pharmaceutical fraternity, Kappa Psi. She is an employee of Pillbox Pharmacy and also spends time conducting research at Memorial Pembroke Hospital. When she's not busy with all of that, she enjoys community outreach activities. Without further ado, let's welcome Andrea to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Nappy, for that warm welcome. When Dr. Nappy told me I was going to be speaking months ago, I thought to myself, oh, I have plenty of time to prepare, but yet here we are now. Time has flown just like our years in pharmacy school. It feels like our white coat ceremony was just yesterday. We were all nervous and excited for what lay ahead, bombarded by the alphabet soup of organizations and new faces everywhere. Those new faces have become just more than just our classmates, but our best friends and sometimes our significant others. We have made lifelong connections that we will never forget. Since that ceremony, we have seen each other take big steps in life, from getting new jobs to marriage to having children, and we will continue to make big strides. Our time in the classroom is almost over, and now we have the opportunity to prove ourselves and show how far we truly have come. If you have not heard this enough, I am proud of you. I am proud of us. We have come a long way, and many things have changed, but our goal has not. We will still become the best pharmacists we can be. Congratulations to the class of 2016.
Thank you, Andrea. Now I'd like to ask Dr. Robert McGorry, Associate Dean for the Professional Program, and Dr. Elizabeth Shepard, Assistant Dean, Experiential Education and Student Services, to step forward for the presentation of the pins. Students in the second row, please stand and move towards the stairs on your right. We'll do our best to keep this organized and moving along in a timely fashion. After you get pinned, students, you'll hand me your card. Second row, Nico, stand. Move over. You're going to be coming forward 2 at a time. And please look at the camera so we can make sure that we're capturing this. After I call your name, you'll step to my right for a picture with the dean. I'm going to take this. Wear your pin with pride. Nicholas Rodriguez. Wear your pin with pride. Yanisel Avila. Go ahead. Wear your pin with pride. Hussein Grauf. Stephanie Nicholas. It's not easy to pin. Okay, come forward. Wear your pin with pride. This is for you. Lauren Romero. Yes. Wear your pin with pride. It's for you. Hang on, wait. There you go. Brian Pija. Thank you. This is for you. Wear your pin with pride. Danielle Lurch. This is for you. Wear your pin with pride. Shiva Blackman. is for you. Ashley Sirak. This is for you. Wear your pin with pride. Farron French. Switch, that's for you. Wear your pin with pride. Paul Miola. This is for you. Oh. Anna Vega. Okay, students in the next row, if you want to stand, make your way over. I'm going to trade you. I'm going to give you one. Anna Cirrus. Swap. It's for you. Liz Day Vasquez. I'll switch. I'll give you this one. Maria Carla Caballero. Thank you, and that's for you. Aylin Para. Swap. Priscilla Horta. I got it. Deron Miranda. I did okay. Carlos Sanchez. Perina Cabrera. Swap. I'll give you this one, and I'll take this one. Carolina Simon Pietri. Dorcas Bochi. Thank you. For you. Lindsay Joseph. Sina Joseph. Danielle Wheeler. Kayla Mallory. I'll swap with you. Ryan Dunn. For you. Thank you. Ariel Jordan. Rachel Comito. For you. Michelle Wiltsey. Dina Botros. Alexandra Lobitz. Swap with you. Randy Agata. Sharina Georges. Giselle Hermida. You bet, good. Sheldon James. Marsha White. Kim Gregory. Waddell Gordon. Got it, thank you. Argavan Karaman. Janet Simon. Jennifer Posen. Isandra Rodriguez. Carly Walklet. Levi Morris. Hi Doan. That's for you. Giselle Nodal. Kaveh Rabetti. Alexander Bruno. Daniel Diaz. Justine Lee. Thank you. Tony Perez. Ada Jalis. E. Tien Tong. Prashant Koyani. Naveen Shatta. Sudawan Na Songala. Lan Win. Trang Lee. Nikki Lee. Betty Pazayatil. I say that right. For you. Sushmita Karki. Nisha Patel. Ruchita Makadia. Neelam Patel. Jayant Delaria. Viral Parmar. Alam Algamandi. Sumaya Alfarj. Harsh Shah. Mohil Doaria. Voltaire Darine. Ujwala Kasarla. Shandani Tansil. Norin Alam. Ava Brill. AJ Patel. How are you? I got it. Samia Hashimzadeh. Melissa Viewlands. Steffi Steffen. Tao Lee. Jessica Smith. Maria Elena Laro. Andrenia Garcia. Ankit Ladawala. Prijay Surti. Kalpendra Patel. Ashish Shah. Adamaris Rivera. Olivia Simeon. Eric Martinez. Jonah Tom. One for lunch. Cullen Andre. Thank you. Ernesto Perez. Justin Luna. Omama Sabir. Roberto Mendez Perez. Fazir Ibrahim. Malcolm Winter. Chadwick Winter. Trang Phan. Anne Bui. Smit Chowdhury. Rekha Nair. Hannah Thomas. Midre Var. Sharin George. Andrea Merzello. Last but not least, Samuel Asani. Thank you, Dr. Shepard, Dr. McGorry, and Dean Daziel. I know that was not easy. Thank you. I'm delighted to introduce the final speaker in today's program, Mr. Samuel Asani, President of the Advanced Standing Class of 2016. All of those students admitted into the Advanced Standing program have already earned a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree from their home country. Samuel holds a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree and an MBA in Finance from two prestigious universities in his home country. Prior to attending NSU, Samuel was a pharmacist with AstraZeneca Middle East Africa region. During his time there, he was the winner of the AstraZeneca Circle of Excellence Award. He has a Bachelor of Pharmacy degree, I already said that. In addition to his role as class president, Samuel is the secretary of the International Pharmaceutical Student Association, IPSA, and a member of President George Hanberry's elite group, the President's 64. In addition, he works as an intern at CVS. And in his free time, he enjoys watching movies and spending time with his family. Please join me in welcoming Samuel to the podium.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Dean, Dr. Daziel, Assistant Deans, faculty and staff, families and friends here present. As we close this ceremony, I wish to thank the faculty and staff for their guidance, support, and stewardship, which has helped bring us this far in our tenure in the college. I'll refrain from calling individual departments or personalities in the college, but I cannot help but express our profound gratitude to the staff of Student Services, because indeed, they have kept everything together and they have kept the wheels of the college spinning. Most of us recall, just as Andrea said, our white coat ceremony just as if it was yesterday. But all too soon, we're on the brink of graduation. Whether pharmacy school was the best time of your life or the worst time of your life, I have good news for you. It's almost over. Very soon, we'll be done with our didactic coursework, and everything else from this point on for much of our career will be hands-on experience. We congratulate ourselves, our families, as well as friends who have supported us through this journey. The start of the APPs marked the beginning of the end. We are just a year from practicing pharmacy. As we go out there, I entreat us all to wear the shark pride, bearing in mind we are ambassadors of NSU. In addition, let's not forget, as our faculty have repeatedly told us, that every rotation during our APPs is an interview by itself. I wish to end with a quote by the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle. And this is what he said: "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." So let's finish hard. Let's go out there and set the pace. So fins up. Go Sharks. Thank you.
Thank you, Samuel. Very nice. I'd like to thank the Dean's Ambassadors, the student volunteers, the staff from the College of Pharmacy, Werner Kahn Photography, Mark from the Office of Innovation and Information Technology, and Chris Henry from the Miniachi Center. They all played an integral part in the success of today's event. Please join me in giving them a big round of applause. So at this point, we're going to ask all the students to step outside. We're going to do a class photo on the patio right in front underneath the shark. Actually, I'm going to ask Andrea and Samuel if you want to lead them out there. Just take a few minutes. We'll take that picture. And then please, on behalf of Dean Daziel, join us for a reception in the Carl DeSantis building, which is just across the patio, for a light reception to celebrate. Thank you so much. This concludes today's program.